My grandpa was born and raised hunting in the Delta, and you know how you grow up, you think about your ancestors duck hunting, you say the good old days. The good old days of duck hunting. Well, I believe the good old days are now.
They are now.
I'm 1,100 miles from home, but then again, my grandfather couldn't conceive of just jumping in the truck and 2 tanks of gas later, sitting on the North Platte River shooting mallards and Canada geese.
No.
The good old days are now. We are blessed with a very, very long season, some very good hunting, just a short drive away.
Yeah.
And here we are. The good old days are now.
Waterfowl populations are high historically right now. Snow geese are overpopulated. Canada goose population is booming. Mallards are, all-time high the last few years.
5 mallard limit here in the Central
Yeah,
Flyway.
yeah. 5 mallards, 5 geese.
Flyway, 4 in the Mississippi Flyway. We're out here shooting 5 greenheads.
Yeah, so you're right. It is the good old days.
Jason, tell me about this area, why there's so many Canada geese.
Well, the main draw here is the North Platte River. Roosts a lot of birds. The biologists tell me that the North Platte River, I didn't really get a good number on ducks, but it says that they roost 500,000 Canada geese. So, say from where we are here in Wyoming all the way to Lake McConaughey, maybe as far as North Platte, Nebraska. This is destination. They come here to spend the winter. We have got a tremendous amount of agriculture along the river, corn, winter wheat, all that stuff that they like to eat. The river rarely freezes where I am. It will slush up occasionally if it gets real cold, but it opens back up, and so they got plenty of open water. We've got plenty of reserves right here where we're hunting now. We're right next to a reserve that's got 6 miles of refuge, where the geese can't get, and the ducks both, can't get bothered. And so I think that really helps keep them in our area. We also got this cool rule in Wyoming here where we can only hunt geese till 1 o'clock except Wednesdays and Saturdays. So in the afternoon, the whole county is a goose refuge, which I think holds a lot of birds in this area also. I mean, reserves have...
You said something, I think that surprised me. When you say refuge, 6 miles of refuge, you're not talking about a federal state refuge. That's a landowner cooperative, isn't it?
Yeah, this is
voluntary.
This is a voluntary landowner agreement that, hey, we're not going to let anybody hunt on the river, and it's going to be a reserve. Now, they've talked to the game wardens about it in the state, and it's in the book, but it is not a state or federal refuge. It's basically a landowner agreement with the state that we're going to keep this a refuge.
Just a group of landowners committed to ensuring waterfowl hunting quality.
Yeah.
Led me here and kind of where it fits with my ongoing story of duck hunting around the world is I can't believe I'm as old as I am and I've never been to Wyoming. I realized yesterday morning if I'd come here in my 20s I may never have gone home.
Yeah.
It's a very remote part of America. It's just like, the whole Dances with Wolves theme song has been going through my mind the whole time. It looks just like an old Western movie set. We went to Fort Laramie where the first civilization, a fort, was here in Wyoming, where all the Sioux Indian treaties went down. It was amazing. As a native Mississippian, primarily born and raised hunting the southern terminus of the flyway, I was taught that the Mississippi River's watershed was over 40% of the continental United States. I'm almost 1,100 miles from home, sitting in this blind right now, and I'm still in the Mississippi River watershed. It starts
Yeah.
over here south of us in Steamboat Springs, wraps around Wyoming, goes through Nebraska, merges with the South Platte River, becomes the Platte River, goes to the Missouri River, and all this water eventually comes right by Vicksburg, Mississippi, where I duck hunt. That's astounding.